Starting a conservancy or a game farm, the paramount thing is the surface area of your land will be determined by what you want to do, your management style, your focus. Is it just a conservation project that will be financed as a subsidized hobby, or will it be an economically viable or capital generating entity? You know, the land surface also will determine what you can keep. Where you buy will determine what you can keep. All of these things are very, very important. The size of the land that you are going to buy will determine how much control you want to exert. Where you're going to buy will determine what you can keep. Your water is very important. So one must determine beforehand, will it be intensive? Will it be extensive? Will it be vast? Or will it be small? A water hole is a very nice chapter. You can read it like a book. The spoor tell a story. You know, we have this mud puddle for social behavior of certain animals. When the rain season comes, in certain ways they act because of ticks and things that have. It's the natural way of protecting them against mange, against the parasites like ticks. We have living water over there, but there's no place for them to roll and to play. So this place is ideal. We created a playground, nature's playground, and it tells a wonderful story. Much of what we can keep in species, diversity of species, determines on what they have to eat. Because herbage is so important, that's where the animals draw their nutrients from, the minerals, the protein specifically. And then we have species that are very finely tuned animals, that have very, very specific needs for grazing and browsing. Species like the reedbuck, the roan antelope, the sable antelope, also kudu, you know, because trees secrete tannin to keep it from being overgrazed, overbrowsed. It becomes so bitter and the animal can taste it. They can taste the tannin and they go to the next one. So the amount of trees and the amount of herbage and grass that you have available will determine what species you can keep. Then determining how many animals you want and how many of them will create a holistic, balanced, social, integrated farm and habitat and conservancy will determine how large a piece of land you must buy, and the depth of your pockets will most definitely determine what you can afford. You know, sitting, contemplating and just enjoying nature. Look at that. His curiosity gets the better of him. Now, the size of the land will determine where you are buying, what you want to do when you bought the land. Is it a subsidized hobby, or is it going to make money for you? What species do you like? Do you have trees or do you have to plant them? What species is occurring and is adapted in the area? Will you have to introduce new species? All of this, together with the water, which is the last, not the least, and most probably the most important factor, will determine the size of your land. That's why we want to have at least 8,000 acres where we can have a diversity of bio-species and biomass and such a wonderful integrated system where we can keep more than 20. We have living water, it's called Tree Fountain. So we have put everything together, and by everybody's acknowledgement at this stage that know the ecology and that know game, that know the business, they say this land that we are buying is the best land available.